time for our Ask a Vet segment with our favorite vet, Dr. Jill.
She's live in Orangevale this morning talking about urinary treatments for pets. It's not something that you might think of, but you know, I had a kitty cat who definitely developed a bladder infection. She was just angry all the time. I didn't realize what was going on.
Hey, good morning, Paul and Bethany. Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't realize that pets can suffer from bladder and kidney diseases as well as humans. And so I want to make sure people understand there's several different reasons that your pet can be affected by kidney and bladder disease.
You know, this is a great topic. I mean, if you're having your Cheerios right now, it may not be your favorite, but we love our pets, and, you know, there's problems with incontinence, and if we can help them, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, you know, people don't realize just how common it is. And I want to make mention, there's a new product out on the market called Incurin, and it will help with your pet's urinary incontinence. You bet, I said that, Paul. Pets can suffer urinary incontinence just like people, and it happens mostly because pets are being spayed too early. So I want to make sure people understand what's happening when you spay your pet too early is sometimes you can shut down that estrogen level and the bladder muscles become weak and they can actually drip urine throughout their lifetime.
So when is a good time to be having our pets spayed and neutered then?
Well, you know, I like to try to let them at least reach peak maturity. I know the shelters like to spay and neuter them young because they want to obviously stamp out overpopulation. But if you have a pet, at least 6 months, and some of them upwards of 1.5 to 2 years.
Really?
I want to make sure, you bet, check with your veterinarian. We've had some different conflict about that, but some of these bigger, larger breeds especially, they need to have those hormones to develop so that their bones can grow and their muscles can form. And sometimes we're shutting those hormones down so early we're creating other problems.
I also have to ask, you said spay too early. Does it matter with the male dogs so much? Is it more important with the females?
It can happen with the male dogs, but it's way more common in the females. But yes, certainly things can be too soon. You want to make sure, again, check with your veterinarian. If you live in a controlled environment where your pet's not getting out and running around breeding, certainly you can wait.
I'm afraid we derailed you there a little bit. I want to get to the products and the treatments that are available, so let's talk about that.
Well, you know, there's a host of products out there. There's chewable tablets. There's Chinese herbs. You know, I love all the natural products. So Diva actually has this problem, Paul, and I have her on Chinese herbs every day. There's homeopathic drops, and there's all sorts of powders. There's things for urinary tract disease as well as kidney disease. And a lot of pets get kidney infections or bladder infections, one, because they're outside, it's raining, their fur sits down below in their private area, you know, and the infection will ascend back in. That can cause urinary stones. Look at these stones, Paul and Bethany. Aren't these amazing?
Oh,
what?
My gosh.
Those are out of an animal?
Those are out of an animal. You better believe it. Yep. And they come in all shapes and sizes, too. These came out of a goat, if you could believe it. I know. They're kind of interesting.
Critters.
I've had kidney stones, and you're making me cry. Wow.
Check this x-ray out. Look at these little stones in this little guy's bladder. This guy was a little Bichon. Bichons are really prone to that. Make sure your pet gets enough moisture in their diet. A lot of people feed just dry food. And it's not just about adding water. It's about adding other foods, fatty acids, minerals, so that they don't get urinary disease. It's really important.
Well, I'm afraid we're out of time. You really got the ball rolling on the subject, though, and
lots more questions.
We'll recommend folks see their veterinarian, and if they need to find a good one, we'll recommend you, Dr. Jill. If you want to schedule an appointment with her, check out the website. It's Dr. Jill with a Y, drjyl.com, or give her a call. The number is right there on your screen. It's always nice to check in with Dr. Jill Rubin. Sacramento